Today, we have 8 hours to read and to read more. This was a demonstration, so I'm going to stop the time because I'm starting at 12 and it's currently 11:48. So when it hits 12 o'clock, we're going to be starting the timer. We're going to read for 8 hours. I'm not going to go on my phone. I'm going to put my phone on airplane mode. And the only time I'm going to be on my phone is to film because I film on my phone. So my screen time today should be quite low because my screen time has been really bad. The book I'm currently reading and hoping to either finish or get like a good chunk into it is A Dark and Hollow Star, Ashley Shuttleworth. I'm currently on 184 of 500 pages, I think this book is. So this is a young adult fantasy book. So 2 of the POVs is male, the 2 other POVs are female. One of the POVs is this lovely lady on the cover. Honestly, I want to know where she got her top from because it's stunning. I don't want her wings though, they're kind of giving me Gollum vibes. They're kind of creeping me out, I'm not going to lie, but otherwise it's stunning. She's one of the god's daughters and her mission in life was to kill the bad guys or get rid of the bad guys. And because she did some dodgy stuff, she was basically disowned, walloped into the human world. She's currently now in the human world looking for vengeance because she wants to be killed, like 100% killed. She didn't want to be in the human world. The next female main character is a half-fae, half-human person. So she's looking for acceptance. Then we have a prince who's looking to show his mother that he's worth the trouble. And then we have a bodyguard of the prince. There's been a lot of murders happening. Murders especially for Ironborns, which are half humans, half fairies, I think, or half humans, half fae. It says that they're going to come together and investigate and find out who's killing all these people. But I'm almost on page 200 and so far they have not come together. The thing I really liked about this book is that, so the bodyguard is gay and then the prince is bisexual and I think one of the girls is lesbian. Or both of them maybe, I don't know. We absolutely love this representation. My other options to read is, so I have Death Note volume 4. I think I'm going to read this today. I might finish it today. Or I might just get like a big chunk into it. This is a manga series and it's so good. So this Death Note drops into the human world from this like other creature like world and a human picks it up and he can write down anyone's name and they die. Then my other option if I finish A Dark and Hollow Star is Where Winter Finds You by J.R. Ward, and this is book 17.5 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Font is so big. The main character in this book was already a main character in a previous book, but in all these books every male character gets a mate. But something unexpected happened to this guy's mate. I'm kind of intrigued what happens. These are my selection for this 8 hours of continuous reading. I got something in the post. So I got The Girls I've Been by Tessa Sharp. And this is from Lucy. She had an extra copy of this book, so she sent it to me. Thank you, Lucy. Legend above. Legend above. What? This is a thriller. There's a movie coming out. Film development with Millie Bobby Brown. Damn. I don't think I'll read this in this 8 hours because I'm not really looking to read a thriller. Okay, so I have 2 minutes to talk to you about a TV show I'm currently watching. It's called Yellow Jackets. It's a psychological thriller. So a group of girls were going to nationals for a football match and the plane crashed on an island and they were there for 19 months and it goes from past to present and oh my god, it is so good. I'm on episode 9 and I literally cannot watch it because it's on my phone and obviously today is the day I can't go on my phone. Okay, so it's 12 o'clock. I need to put on the timer. Okay, we've started the timer. It'll finish at 8 o'clock tonight. So, who's excited? Not me. I don't really want to read. Hello, you there? Like the video. The first hour is complete. We are done with the first hour and I got to page 208 of A Dark and Hollow Star, like over 20 pages, which is not good for the first hour. I went downstairs. I started doing random stuff that was not related to reading. I think I'm going to pick up Death Note volume 4 right now and I'm just going to read a bit. Then I'm probably going to get like a cup of tea and then read more of this. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. There's this one character who technically doesn't have a POV, well, what it says here, but he's in this story and I'm beginning to realize what his reason is to the story, what he is to the story, and it's not good. It's not good. Finally, we made some development, so the 2 female characters are now both together. I'm almost halfway. When I get to page 250, I'll be halfway. And with the whole not going on your phone, I'm finding it okay because I'm technically still going on my phone because I'm filming this, so I still have to pick up my phone. So I'm getting my dose of serotonin, of dopamine, because I'm picking up my phone, which is tragic. Addiction to your phone, hello, that's me. We still have another 6 hours and 57 minutes. I'm having a really good time. This line is really funny. I'm just going to tell you the line because it's funny as shit. One of the female characters says, "No offense, but you don't look that much older than me." And then the other one says, "Running around accusing perfectly innocent assholes of assholery they've been actively trying to avoid." I love that line. I love this character. Well, that line was said by the character on the cover. I think how you pronounce her name is Nausicaa. She's really funny. She reminds me of Selena and Bryce. That was all I had to say. Goodbye. Hey, how's it going? We now have 5 hours. We have now finished 3 hours and my progress is greatly not good. So page 61 of Death Note Volume 4. I really like the characters and I really love the graphics. If you've read this manga series, you know that something is happening right now. There might be two of one person and it's a little bit bad on the other person who's the original person. This probably makes no sense if you have not read the series, but to me it makes perfect sense. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I read this and then I got my cup of tea and then I read more of A Dark and Hollow Star. I got to page 255, just over halfway. I don't really know if I'll finish this today. I'm hoping that I can. My ass is feeling very sore from sitting down so much and my eyes are sore. I think I'm gonna have a shower right now. Maybe change locations. Sitting here for quite a while, so I might change locations, might change up the scenery. So right now I have favorite POVs. It's the two girls. As they're together right now, it's a lot more engrossing. I know the other two male characters are together, because they have to be together, because the guy's a prince and his bodyguard, so they have to be together. This character here, so funny, and Arlo, the other female character, really funny too. But she, oh my god, she gives no shits and I absolutely adore that. She was in trouble, she was before the king, she literally just went like, yeah, peace out, I'm gone. And just peaced out. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hoping to finish this today. I have 160 pages left to read. Hello, welcome back. The time is moving so quick. I have 3 hours and 20 minutes left. I don't know where the time is actually going. Thinking I'm reading a lot, but then I look back at my progress and I'm not reading anything. Currently 4:40. I'm over halfway finished this social experiment, should we say. I've managed to get to page 300 of A Dark and Hollow Star, so I have this bit left. I really want to finish this today. I'm really hoping I can. Once again, I'm really enjoying this book. I have to read it a bit slower because it's fantasy. I have 200 pages. Oh god, I just looked. 200 pages left. For Death Note, I've made no progress since I last updated you. I'm still on page 61. I'm going to read this now. I have dinner at 5 o'clock, which is in 19 minutes. So I'm going to read some of this, trying to get to page like 100 maybe, if I can. I totally forgot I have concertina lessons this evening, so from 7 to half 7 I'm giving a lesson, and from 7:50 to 8:10 I'm giving a lesson, but between those times I will read. The challenge will be finished when I'm giving a lesson, so I don't know if I can actually show you like, oh look at this, I'm finished. I can't really do anything about it because I'm giving a lesson. Unfortunately, I had to take off the airplane mode on my phone because I had to check my emails because I had to register my modules for spring semester because my college starts next Monday. So I had to register my modules, but that was the only thing I did. That was the only thing I did. So I'm being a good girl. I'm bringing a good girl to the social experiment. I've now read 25 minutes left. It's 6:30 right now. I finished Death Note Volume 4. I think this is my favourite volume yet. Absolutely loved it. I'm very excited for the next volume. I've only read a small bit of this. I've read to page 314, so practically nothing since I last spoke to you because I was focusing on this book and then I had dinner to prepare for my classes. So even though I have an hour and 23 minutes left, I basically only have, let's see, I only have 14 minutes left to read because I need to practice over the tune. I have classes basically between 7 to 8, which is when I finish this, but Anywho, today I've barely picked up my phone because I've been wanting to read so much, because having a timer, it stresses you out. It's like, okay, I have to read for the 8 hours. I was doing some random stuff. I was like going downstairs talking to mom for a bit, and that got rid of my time of me not reading. I didn't really want to go on my phone, to be honest, because I was so focused on reading and getting through all these books. So basically, so far I think I read just over 300 pages, and I don't think I'm going to read that much more. This social experiment is going pretty good, I have to say. I really enjoyed it. Okay, hello. I have about 21 minutes left till 8 o'clock, and I just finished a lesson. He's doing the exam this year, which puts a bit of stress on myself because I have to do, because he has to do an essay because he's high upgrade. So yeah, but I'm on page 322 of A Dark and Hollow Star. I don't think I'm going to get any further because I have a lesson again in like 10 minutes time. All the characters now, the 4 POVs, have now met each other. They're literally talking to each other right now. Gassed. It's great. Liking this. I was really hoping to get to page 400, and if I didn't have these lessons I probably would get to page 400. I swear this should be like a 7-hour thing, not 8, because technically it is 7 hours because I'm gone for like an hour. The social experiment is up. It is 1 minute past 8. I'm still waiting for my student to come to class, which is great. Final stats. So I finished Death Note Volume 4, which was 202 pages, and then I started on a page 184 of this and I finished on page 322. So altogether I read, I want to say 340 pages, 330 something pages, which for 8 hours, I don't think that's that great. I was aiming for like 400 pages, but you know, circumstances, things I had to do did not allow me to read to my full potential. I wholeheartedly really loved this little experiment thing. I was so focused on reading because of the timer. The timer was the thing that really fucked me up because I kept on looking at it. I was like, okay, you really need to read. My phone was in airplane mode the whole day, so I wasn't distracted with any notifications, which helped a lot. I did have to go on to look at my emails, but that was only one thing. I need to look at my screen time now, but I think it's going to be obviously really low because I wasn't on it. But then it might be high because obviously I'm a recording, so that's screen time, damn it. Anyways, had a great time. Highly recommend. Peace out.